Dear friends, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Ajay Chandel from Mittal School of Business, lovely Professional University, Punjab. I am going to present before you Module 21 titled Place Decisions under the paper Tourism and Hospitality Marketing. After completing this module, you will be able to understand the concepts of distribution channels, their typology and functions. Understand the concept of distribution channels in tourism and hospitality. Understand various third-party distribution channels available in tourism marketing. Introduction. Given to the nature of tourism and hospitality product, its complex nature, tourism distribution channels network is also an extremely complex system. Emergence of technological advancements, development of online social networks, online reviewing websites, as well as mobile location-based services have added additional channels of distribution to the existing traditional tourism distribution channel, making it even more complex. This chapter will focus on creating an awareness of new opportunities within the tourism distribution channels, which is essential for tourism professionals in order to remain competitive and successful in this ever-changing complex industry. Place or distribution channel is an important part of the marketing mix. A firm has to position and distribute its products or services at a place that is accessible to its existing and potential buyers. Deciding on the place or distribution strategy is a very complex process, as it involves having a very deep understanding of the target market. Understanding the target market and their needs and preferences inside out is useful in discovering the most efficient positioning and distribution channels that directly speak with the firm's target market. 2. Types of distribution strategies. Before discussing various place decisions, let us try and understand types of distribution strategies. There are 3 major types of strategies that include intensive distribution. Intensive distribution strategy aims to cover the entire market by using all available distribution channels. For many regular products, total sales are directly proportional to the number of outlets used to sell these items. For example, carbonated drinks, etc. Intensive distribution is usually required where customers do not have very specific requirements and have a range of acceptable brands to choose from. In other words, if a specific brand is not available, they will consider buying another one serving the same need. This approach uses all the possible outlets that can be used to distribute the product in a geographical market. A simple example of companies using this strategy is soft drink manufacturers. Their brands are available in restaurants, 5-star hotels, soft drink stalls, kiosks, roadside eateries, tea shops, and so on. Selective distribution. Selective distribution is a strategy in which a company or a manufacturer uses a limited number of channel partners in a geographical area to sell its products or services. One of the advantages of this strategy is that the producer gets to select one most appropriate channel partners and hence can focus its efforts on them. Selective distribution works best when consumers have a preference for a particular brand or price and will search out the outlets that supply the company's products or services. This strategy is the middle approach to distribution because in this approach, the firm selects some outlets to distribute its products and focus its selling efforts on these few outlets rather than dissipating it over countless marginal ones. It also facilitates good working relationships with channel members. This strategy can help the company gain a reasonable market coverage and more control, but at a lesser cost than an intensive distribution strategy. Exclusive distribution. Exclusive distribution is a kind of distribution in which only one wholesaler, retailer, or distributor is used in a specific geographical area to sell the products or services of a firm. Hence, when a firm relies upon only one or two major channel members who exclusively deal in its products and services and not in all other competing brands, the firm is said to be using an exclusive distribution strategy. This is a common form of distribution in products and brands that have a very prestigious image as compared to their counterparts. Typical examples of products and services using this kind of distribution are designer wares, major domestic appliances, automobiles, and highly prestigious hospitality firms. By granting exclusive distribution rights to only a few distribution members, the company hopes to have a tight control over different marketing activities like the intermediary's price, promotion, credit inventory, and service policies. This way, the firm also hopes to get the benefits of aggressive selling using few channel partners. Functions of a distribution channel. Important functions of channel members are: 1. The main function of a distribution channel is to connect producers and buyers by bridging in the gap. 2. The distribution channel is also responsible for promoting the products and services. The distribution members also create awareness regarding products and other offers, thereby pushing the product into the system. 3. The distribution channel members help generating new leads on prospective buyers and also help maintaining healthy relation with existing ones. 4. The distribution channel members help understanding the customer's needs and customizing the offers accordingly. 5. The distribution channel members help in negotiating the price and other offers related to products as per the customer's demand. 6. The distribution channel members help in storing and distributing of goods. 7. The distribution channel members help in catering to the financial requirements for the smooth working of distribution chain. 8. The distribution channel members take risks, for example, by stock holding. Distribution of tourism product. The global distribution system for tourism and hospitality products has transformed in recent years. This transformation has mainly been led by major airline players, which have adopted a direct selling model to the consumer. Airline companies had this strategy in place for almost a decade in relation to the domestic market. With regard to tour and travels, major tourism and hospitality chains have also started with an online business model to present a more competitive pricing model. This change has led to the development of more sophisticated online travel agents' websites. Despite such enormous growth in online tourism and hospitality services, the traditional distribution system makes up the majority of the workforce in travel sector and continues to enjoy strong growth. The tourism marketers usually do not have adequate choice of tourist centers because in most of the cases the tourist destinations are natural or historical attractions. But infrastructural facilities, transportation, communication, etc. form a very important factor for the development of tourist centers. The major decision that the tourism marketers take regarding distribution is the choice of channel and choice of channel members. Predominant position of intermediaries makes tourism this industry very unique as compared to other industries. The two major functions performed by distribution system in tourism marketing are A. To extend the number of points of sales or access away from the location at which services are performed or delivered. B. To facilitate the purchase of service in advance. Like most industries, being a part of the tourism industry calls for marketing managers to have industry-specific knowledge to create and run a successful business. Having a deep understanding of the distribution systems, agreed upon rates of commission, and the roles of various booking agents is extremely important for a successful tourism and hospitality business. There are two ways of approaching potential customers. 1. Direct. A tourism and hospitality firm can target tourists directly through various means like advertising, brochure, distribution, website, social media, client referrals, and so on. Indirect. Another approach to target customers is through a third-party source by using tourism distribution channels such as retail travel agents, wholesalers, and inbound tour operators. Levels of distribution channels in tourism. To attract business, tourism suppliers must provide prospective customers with information on which they will base tourism choice decisions. There are many alternatives ways to provide information and services to prospective guests. 3 types of distribution channels can be used, which are 1 level, direct distribution channel. This is the simplest form of distribution which has no intermediary between suppliers and customers. Most of the tourism suppliers these days utilize 1 level distribution channels. World Wide Web is increasing the direct availability of information and purchase. Advantages: 1 level distribution channel is one of the most used channel due to its simplicity and flexibility. Having no intermediary also helps provide additional sales opportunities. It provides greater profitability to suppliers due to non-sharing of profits. It enables a greater personal control over the sale. 2 level distribution channel. 2 level distribution channel uses intermediary between tourism supplier and a tourist. This is the most common form of tourism suppliers. In 2 level distribution system, service supplier and visitor is usually connected through a travel agency. Travel agencies are like departmental stores of the travel industry. This kind of distribution helps improving service delivery through cooperative systems like Global Distribution Systems, GDS, Computer Reservation Systems, CRS, improving service delivery through cooperative systems. Travel agencies use Global Distribution Systems, GDSs, to increase the efficiency of distribution service. GDSs enables agents to have real-time online information about schedule and availability of tourism and hospitality product packages, as well as fares. This also allows booking of some reservations and printing tickets. GDSs also act as database or reservation systems for many other tourism services such as hotels and rental cars. Advantages: two-level distribution channel provides professional assistance. It provides multiple options and low-cost assistance. Three-level distribution channel. Three-level distribution channel adds another level of intermediary such as tour operators to low-level channel. Some travel agencies have entered tour packaging business as well. Traditional tourism distribution chain. A brief of the channel members in a traditional tourism distribution chain is mentioned below. 1. Retail travel agent. Retail travel agents are those distribution channel members who sell travel services directly to customers and act on their behalf to book and purchase holiday packages, travel, accommodations, tours, and so on. Most of the time, it's not feasible for small retail travel agencies to have specific information and up-to-date packages for every tour operator, for example, in India. To get a real-time information, these small retail travel agents go to tour wholesalers who wholesale tour products. Some important points to remember about retail agents are a one-stop travel shop, as they can assist customers with several travel queries and make all bookings at one location. 2. Operators rarely deal directly with the retail travel agent. Instead, they go through a tour wholesaler or an inbound tour operator. 3. Local visitor centers can also be considered as retail agents. Tour wholesalers. Tour wholesalers operate in a highly similar manner in which wholesalers in other industries operate. However, unlike regular wholesalers supplying tangible products, they supply touring options including travel, accommodation, and tours. A tour wholesaler doesn't sell directly to customers but supplies to retail travel agents. Tour wholesalers hence link individual tourism operators with retailers. They decide which type of tour program would appeal to a particular target market and promote those tours accordingly. Important points to remember about retail tour wholesalers are: 1. Tour wholesalers package products together. Wholesalers are able to achieve lower prices because of the volume of business and exposure they generate. 2. National and international tour wholesalers will mostly turn to a local India-based inbound tour operator to book specific touring options. 3. Tour wholesalers specializing in Indian products will deal directly with tourism operators. 4. Every wholesaler will have a different price for operators to participate in their programs. 5. Wholesalers will rarely include a product in their brochures that doesn't have a proven track record. Inbound tour operators, ITOS. Inbound tour operators in the above illustration are India-based businesses that are specialized in developing programs and itineraries for distribution through overseas travel distributors. ITOs are an extremely important link between Indian tourism products and the overseas travel distributors who buy them, including travel wholesalers, direct sellers, travel agents, meeting planners, and event planners, etc. An ITO can be considered as an expert and hence provides consultation on itinerary planning and product service selection and coordinates the reservation, confirmation, and payment of travel arrangements. They perform this activity on behalf of their clients by working with overseas travel companies and with Indian tourism products. They bring the components of accommodation, tours, transport, and meals together to create a complete itinerary. Important points to remember about inbound tour operators. 1. Inbound tour operators conduct a number of activities to attract the interests of overseas wholesalers and retail agents and to make them aware of the services and products in India. 2. They create individually tailored packages, for example, farm stay, self-drive, nature-based tourism, special events, and so on. 3. They attend trade workshops, missions, and shows. 4. They provide international exposure for tourism product. Third-party distribution channels. Let us now discuss about third-party distribution channels involved in tourism and hospitality distribution chain. Following mentioned are some third-party distribution channels that can be leveraged to distribute tourism and hospitality products and services effectively. 1. OTAs, online travel agencies. Easy access to the internet due to infrastructural developments has changed the way visitors used to plan and book for their tours and travel activities. Internet has also changed the decision-making processes of customers. Tour and travel planning and booking are amongst top online activities in major e-commerce markets. Plethora of research indicates that majority of visitors search for exploring their travel options over the web. The growth in online travel bookings is a result of access to extensive information to aid destination selection, perceived availability of choice, convenience of booking online from home and out of the business hours, and the perception of price advantage. Online travel agents are entities that specialize in online distribution and have no intermediaries. This means they deal directly with the consumers and tourism product. Consumers need not to contact any intermediary and can purchase a product or an entire holiday package online. As compared to traditional travel distribution system, online distribution is less structured. Depending upon how the site is operated, commission levels vary. Online travel agencies list tourism and hospitality products or services on their websites and allow existing and prospective consumers to search for and click through to book with a tour or an activity. However, a tourism and hospitality company must ensure that they have quality resources to promote the listed products and services properly. Let us take an example of Expedia. Expedia is the world's largest travel company. It was ranked as top travel company on Travel Weekly's 2013 Power List. It has a worldwide presence in over 70 countries around the globe. Expedia's website registers over 50 million unique visitors each month, and its mobile apps are downloaded approximately 80 million times at a rate as high as over 200 downloads per minute. Modus operandi: visitors usually start by selecting a destination on Expedia's website. Depending upon the needs and preferences of customers, Expedia offers a selection of tours and travel activities which can further be customized. From transportation to get around various sightseeing places in and around the town, a shopping in the local markets, or something more interactive like taking a cooking or yoga class, all can be planned on Expedia. Government websites. Nowadays, destination-focused government websites offer a variety of services to promote a destination-specific tours and adventure tours. With the kind of benefit offered, these government websites are an extremely good channel to leverage. For getting listed in such websites, tourism and hospitality services are usually required to meet certain criteria. VICs, Visitor Information Centers. Visitor Information Center is a physical location that provides tourist information to the visitors of the place or area. VICs organize various tours and travel related activities like accommodation, tour and transport bookings for tourists. Because tourists often visit these centers to find relevant information about a destination and various adventurous activities that can be pursued at a specific destination, it usually makes sense to contact local VIC to understand how to partner with them. The main purpose of a VIC, hence, is to increase the level of awareness of an area by helping visitors have a positive experience in availing the service. Some VICs do not charge any commission for bookings, while others have a well-defined pricing structure, which is usually listed on their website. Daily deal websites. Vouchers and coupons are proven distribution tools for filling excess capacity during relatively slower trade periods. A daily deal website can improve a tourism and hospitality firm's awareness level without spending a fortune on marketing promotions. It can also help boost sales or upsell by selling extras along with a regular deal. Concierge services. Local hotels, inns, and motels usually provide concierge services for their guests. Concierges at hotels help their guests with activities that help them get the best out of their visit. Some concierge services help guests make reservations for restaurants, spas, transport, events, tours, and other activities. Summary. Given to the nature of tourism and hospitality products complexity, tourism distribution channels network is an extremely complex system. A firm has to distribute its product or service at a place that is easily accessible to its existing and prospective buyers. Deciding on the place or distribution strategy is a very complex process, as it involves having a very deep understanding of the target market's needs and preferences in and out. Traditional distribution chain in tourism and hospitality industry includes retail travel agents, tour wholesalers, and inbound tour operators. A tourism and hospitality firm can target tourists directly through various means like advertising, brochure distribution, websites, social media, client referrals, and so on. However, there are other third-party distribution channels available at a manager's disposal. These are online travel agencies, government websites, visitor information centers, daily deal websites, and concierge services. There are 3 levels of distribution in tourism and hospitality, which include 1 level, 2 level, and 3 levels of distribution channels. Internet has transformed the distribution landscape of the tourism and hospitality services significantly, making online distribution channels as major components of the entire distribution mix. Thank you.